Okay, it's more wrestling time and more time to talk about stuff about wrestling. How about it?
Yay, wrestling, I think. Yeah, whatever.
Okay. So, what do you want to talk about? What you want to talk about? Huh?
Since oddly enough, it was
Yes.
first time in a while, let's talk about Rampage. And I go loud on that one, see?
Okay. But before we get to Rampage, we do have to cover some stuff that happened within the last 24 hours outside of Rampage and EEW.
All right.
So, last night they were doing tapings for New Japan Strong, which is the American New Japan shows, and Shane Thorne showed up, which is Shane Hayes. That's his name. His name is Shane Thorne. WWE. He showed up in New Japan and teamed up with Jonah Rock. So they're bringing back TMDK. The Mighty Don't Kneel, and I'm happy, excited. I loved it. I loved that thing. But there was something that happened right after that made me go, I didn't see this coming, and I was like, well played, New Japan, because Jay White had a USFJ Open Challenge. It's there. He's waiting for somebody to show up, and the person who shows up is Shane Strickland. I was like,
what the
oh.
fuck?
I was like, oh, that was actually really good. And apparently they had a really good match. It was like, oh. So that was a thing. So I think, okay, well, that's just it. The night's over. Like, all of the surprises are done. New Japan does some great stuff. And then I'm just like, all right, I'm just going to go to sleep. And then I wake up from 3 text messages like, so did you know this was going to happen? I'm like, wait, no, what was going to happen? Shane was going to no, this. I'm like, and somebody sent me a video of Stardom. And they're like, did you know she was coming back? I was like, oh, the Pirate Princess is officially back. Duh. And yes, Kari Hojo is back in Stardom. And it was a shock and a surprise to a lot of people who weren't paying attention. But to me, it was like, I kind of knew this was going to happen because once she let her WWE contract just go and it was over, I was like, okay, well, now that the contract is over and she didn't come back to the States, there's a big chance she's just going to show up in Stardom. And she did. In a backstage segment, she showed up in Stardom and she said she's back, but then she got attacked by a widow tie. So now she's back.
Isn't that her former crew or no? She did have a crew of her own.
That's her former crew. Her former crew was the Queen's Crest.
Okay.
And Queen's Quest. Why do I say Crest? I don't know why I say Crest. But Quest. That was her crew because they were like the regular normies of Stardom. They were like just normie chicks. And she was part of that team.
Gotcha.
And her coming back was like a surprise. It sent shockwaves through like everything. Was like, oh my God, like she's back. And like I said, I knew she was coming back. I wasn't like angry that she like it was a surprise. I was happy because she wanted to be back there. And like honestly, if WWE would have let her just honestly do like one show when she was like kind of injured, like it would have been fine. Like she would have been like, all right, well, I got it out my system. I could go back to WWE. I'll probably re-sign. She probably would have re-signed if they would have gave her like that. Hey, you could go wrestle this match. Like, it's not like a lot of people are going to see it. It's in Japan. Like, it's not even a big deal. It's fine.
Yeah.
And like it wouldn't have been a big deal. So it was like, yeah, it would have been fine. But like WWE was like, no, you can't do it. So okay, well, fuck it. She can't do it. Well, look what she did. She signed to Stardom, and over the last probably year or so, I would say, yeah, probably about a year, Stardom has like rejuvenated themselves, even though they did not suck at all. It was just like a low point that they like after the pandemic, after all of this sad stuff that happened, they were like, we exist, but we're not really trying. And like people were getting injured, people were just like, we quit. And then like all of a sudden it was like they just decided like, hey, we're gonna fix this and we're gonna come back stronger than ever. And people started coming back, they started having matches of the year, and shit was just like, okay, well, Stardom is getting back to what Stardom is. And I see like so many of my friends is like just falling into Stardom and just like, oh my god, I didn't know Stardom was this good. And I'm like, yeah, it was good. Like to me, I felt like I said, I fell out of favor with it because everything that happened, and I was like, well, it's the pandemic, everything else, and I was like, I really don't want to watch it. It's not for me.
Yeah.
Then like they just started having these matches, and it was like, oh, okay, yeah, I think I might be back. When Hazuki came back, I was like, all right, yeah, I might be back. Because Ishida, like when Ishida had that like banging ass match, it was like a 5-star match. I was like, all right, yeah, like it's really good, but like, is it enough to keep me? And then Hazuki was like, yeah, I'm coming back. Like I'm back. I'm like, oh, well, okay, well, I think I might wind up trying to come back too. And now they pulled me totally back with Kari Hojo being back. So yeah, this is looking like Stardom is back to what they used to be in 2014, 15, and 16, where they just was like the best women's promotion in the galaxy.
Guarantee she's not going to be the last one coming back either.
Oh no! Like I totally want EO to show up, and like I said, like when the borders open and women are able to go back, I definitely want like all of the younger, like indies, young, talentless girls to go over to Stardom, because every woman that has been signed to WWE or AEW that wasn't a young indie girl that was like in their early 20s have been to Stardom and wrestled in Stardom for a long time. Like 90% of the women that have been signed in WWE or AEW in the last 2 years have been in Stardom. Shayna Baszler has been there. Piper Niven has been there. Toni Storm has been there. Io Shirai definitely has been there. Stevie Turner, Jamie Hayter. Who else? Like who's Thunder Rosa? Thunder Rosa has been there.
Dakota Kai, maybe?
Dakota Kai. Evie was there. Evie was definitely there. It's like, it's so many women that you're seeing on wrestling, and you're like, oh, well, they're cool. They've all been through Stardom. They've all been there. It's been a thing. And like, you may be like, oh, well, I don't know, but like, Stardom has birthed every good woman. So yeah, like, with them coming back in a big way is great for Japan.
I definitely see Toni Storm going there back.
Yeah, she definitely had to, because like that was the first place I seen her before I seen her in Progress, was right there in Stardom. Was like, oh, she's dope, and then like I followed her from there on out.
Yeah.
So yeah, so to AEW, this was a show. This was a show. Like, I'm just gonna put it that way. This was a show. Because it started off with our friend Steve Dorsey, baby, versus 10. This would bother me about the 10. This would bother me about 10. 10 came out and 10 got in the ring. The first thing he did, and it threw me off, was like he started doing the old Shawn Spears 10, and everybody just started chanting 10. I'm like, that's not your thing.
I mean, technically it could be now. So.
It could be, but it's not his thing. And it was a point, like, he clotheslined Steve, and he flipped him over so bad that Steve landed. It looked like he landed on his fucking neck and broke it. And the announcer's like, oh my God, I hope he didn't break his neck. And then again, he speared him, like, off the top rope. And it was like, yo, are you trying to kill this dude? Like, what the fuck? You're fucking Steve up. This is so bad.
Like 10 is green as shit still.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, it was a couple of times I'm like, you're fucking up Steve Dorsey. And then after the match, Steve pulls us with his buddies from the Paragon, and they're just chilling. It's like, all right, well, we know where this is leading. Because they even said, like, if Steve loses this match, he could be in danger of losing his world title match. And it's like, okay, all right, well, that makes sense. Because, like,
he told us right there, there's no way in hell he losing.
Yeah, because it's like, he's undefeated, but, like, if he takes a loss, it, like, affects his record. It's like, it makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad they explained that. So then we had Powerhouse Hobbs versus Dante Martin for a qualifier in the brass ring young face of the revolution match. And it's like, okay. Like, you automatically knew what was going to happen. You're like, all right, Dante Martin is going to lose to Powerhouse Hobbs. It was an okay match. I liked it. Their first match better, but, like, this one was, like, it was all right. So, of course, Powerhouse Hobbs got the win. Then we get Jade. Jade Cargill is in the back. Uh-huh.
But did you notice, like, everybody in the other match right now, like, is, no pun intended, a powerhouse? Did you have
big
Powerhouse?
They're big meaty men slapping meat, yes.
Yeah,
Wardlow, Keith Lee, Powerhouse Hobbs, yeah. They're big meaty men slapping meat. That's it.
Yeah. Like they need, like, someone like the level of Dante Martin in that match.
No, I don't see, like, I don't really think that they do, but, like, if they have, like, big guys in this match and, like, have a ladder match with all big guys, it would be different. It would be different because it would be like, oh, it's something that, like, no one does. Like, you have big meaty men just slapping meat with a ladder. And I'm like, all right, yeah, that works. I'm down with that.
Yeah, I'm glad you pointed out because no one had ever done that before. Yeah.
Yes. So we had Jade Cargill dressed like the Riddler. She acknowledged that she dressed like the Riddler. She literally did. The Riddler from Batman Forever, not just regular Riddler. Riddler from Batman Forever.
Okay.
And she was talking about how she's money. And then all of a sudden, Money Matt shows up and was like, well, you should have the money match with the bunny. And Jade's like, she's going to kick the bunny's ass. Matt made another Jeff Hardy, like, innuendo. He was like, yeah, it's extreme, and did the extreme finger. Just like, bro, we know what the fuck is coming. It doesn't matter. Stop doing it. It's just dumb. Like, we know. Like, this is Spider-Man. Like, this is Marvel Spider-Man. It's like, we're hyping this up because we know what's happening. We're just going to keep hyping it up. We're going to keep hyping it up. Guys, Jeff's coming. Guys, Jeff's coming. It's like, we know. It's like, we know. Like, it's all right, dog. Like, we know. Then we get Serena Deebs versus some girl in a 5-minute prosecutor borderline challenge. I don't know what it's called. Don't get me started. It's just a match. This is a fucking match. And of course, like, Serena Deebs beats her. It's like, Serena Deebs is not gonna lose. Like, what do you mean?
Not anytime soon anyway, until, like, that surprise person shows up and fucks her up.
Yes. So then we had Switchblade versus Trent Beretta. And I didn't notice, but, like, Trent Beretta unlocked the memory. And it's very funny how Trent Beretta, like, he unlocked the memory. Because Trent Beretta, they're doing a backstage thing before the thing. And Trent Beretta goes, hey, can you tell this knife pervert to shut up? And I'm like, wait a minute. The first thing out of my mind was like, that's not your thing. You didn't come up with that joke. And then it's like, it goes back to Trent Beretta did say that. Trent Beretta was the first person to ever tweet that. When Jay White called himself the Switchblade and he put out a shirt For some odd reason, because Trent Beretta does this when they were in New Japan, he was like, so basically you're a knife pervert. And like, it's stuck, like, it's always been like a New Japan joke where people just like joke about him being a knife pervert. And like, when he said it, I was like, that's not your thing. And I remembered this when I'm like, oh shit, Trent Beretta was the one who said that. Holy fuck. Like, I totally forgot about that.
You know, another reason you forgot, that Trent Beretta that came up with that looks totally different from this Trent Beretta.
Yes. And so, during a fucking match, like, it made me a little bit mad because the guys, like, I know they're supposed to do commentary and they're supposed to, like, put shit over. Like, they're doing commentary and, like, they're in, like, half of a match, like, the moves are going, and all of a sudden somebody says, oh, he's trying to get him in the Blade Runner. And I'm like, what? That's not how that works. That's not how a Blade Runner works. Blade Runners are like virgins in sex. You don't see it coming. You never see it coming. It just happens. No matter how much you prep for it, no matter what you do, it's just over. Like, it's just like that. And like the way they said it was like, yeah, he's trying to get him in a Blade Runner. I'm like, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. It comes from out of nowhere, just like a virgin. It's over. It's over. Like you just started. It's over. It's done. And that's exactly what happened. Because Trent Beretta goes to pick him up in a suplex. Jay slides around. Bam! It's over. It's done. It's done. And announcers are like, I don't even know how that happened. Like, yeah, because that's how the Blade Runner works. Like, it's a move that shouldn't be done that way that Jay has perfected. Yeah.
But he was trying to put him in it.
Yeah, whatever. And something that pissed me off about this match, and it wasn't even the two guys in the match, it was the fucking referee. Like, I've been watching long enough, and I've known referees to talk about this. Something falls on the ground, you move it off of the ground because a wrestler can slip, trip, or anything and injure themselves.
Yes.
Elbow pad falls off. Literally in the corner. This referee who is so enthralled in just doing matches and just having moments when he's in it, he's close to them. In their face, going, like, doing all of this shit. And I hate him. Like, I hate him for that. Because he never just does regular referee shit. And I know people are like, well, there's other referees. Yeah, the Red Shoes. He's fucking animated, but Red Shoes can see everything. If somebody drops something in the middle of the ring and the wrestlers are going, Red Shoes, hey man, come on. Gets it right out the ring. He pushes them away, makes sure that nobody falls on it. This dude, 3 or 4 times, Trent and Jay almost slipped on this. And I'm like, yo, are you not going to get that? I'm yelling at the TV. I'm like, ref, get it, ref, get this, ref. If either one of them break their fucking legs, it's on you. You did that because it's been in a ring for 5 minutes. You haven't done nothing. And I'm like, this referee is the worst. Like, it's something so simple. It's like, I'm not supposed to notice that. You're supposed to get it out the ring immediately. Every referee does this. Every good referee does this. And you can't tell me like, oh, that's the way AEW referees are supposed to do this. Because that's not an actual referee. Referees are supposed to make sure that the wrestlers do not get hurt. A little piece of cloth or anything laying in the ring should not be in the ring because it can injure the wrestlers in the ring. That's the referee's job to get that out of the ring. The wrestler's job is to put on a match. Referee's job is to make sure the match is okay. He had one job and failed at it. And I was so angry.
Also, when you do it, you're supposed to do it where like nobody sees you, which is very hard, but there are refs that do that.
Yes, and it's like I was so mad with him. Like, because I'm invested. Like, I don't want anything to happen to Jay because like he's over there, but I don't want nothing to happen to him. And it's like he could have broken his leg, he could have twisted his ankle, he could have anything. And then to think about it, it's like, hey, anybody in fucking AEW that could have happened to because he doesn't fucking pay attention. It's like, dude, it is so mind-boggling and angering that referee is the way he is. And I hate the people, the defenders of all of this. It's like, it's just so stupid. It's so stupid.
It's like he wants to take the fucking spotlight.
Exactly. So, before we get on to WWE, we have to talk about this because this is like the elephant in the room, and this is like something controversial that's been going on all day. And I like as soon as I seen this, I was like, oh, this is a thing. I'm reading through it, and I'm like, oh, this is bad. And I'm seeing contradictions in the stuff that's happening. Also, I'm not only just seeing the contradictions of what's happening, I'm seeing the numbers, and I'm like, this is something weird. Like, all of this is weird. Like, everything that's happening is just really fucking weird. And I'm like, and it pisses me off. Like, not only does it piss me off, but like the people who are involved in making this thing happen, one of them acts like, hey, I'm going out with my family. I have nothing to do with this. You guys are crazy. Go outside and touch grass. I have nothing to do with this. It's like, no, you promoted this tribalism. Don't do this. And then the other guy wants to get mad at people for actually having a brain, for thinking outside of the box and understanding that because you formed an opinion and you whipped up the frenzy of your own cult, that when people from your cult yell out what you said in an echo chamber that is loud to you, you pretend, oh, this is actually how everybody in the world feels. But when you look at the numbers, you dryly see it's only a good 10,000 people out of 1 million people, or hundreds of thousand people who exist in this space commenting on what you're doing. And it's fucking irritating that you believe that your echo chamber is actually a thing and your cultist-like words like transcend the whole entire genre. And I'm like, I've called him out a million times, and I will call him out every time until he steps to my face and says, you son of a bitch, shut up, because you're telling the truth. Because I will tell the truth and make you realize it. Meltzer is a fucking scam artist. He's a goddamn scam artist. He did the Wrestler of the Year and all of these year-end awards and all of these dumb awards. It's like, okay, cool. Some of them justified, most of them not. And it's like, this is so fucking stupid because one award, the most overrated wrestler, who wins it? Guess who wins it? Fucking Roman Reigns. You want to hear the fucking part that makes you go, what the fuck? Okay. The best gimmick in wrestling. Who wins that? Fucking Roman Reigns. How the fuck is he the most overrated and the best gimmick? Oh, well, that's just like, this is semantics. Oh, well, that's fucking semantics. Why the fuck did he become the second best wrestler of the fucking year? It's Kenny Omega and then it's him. How the fuck is he the second best wrestler, but he's goddamn fucking overrated? The fuck do you mean? Like, these are your fucking dumbass metrics and you're telling me, oh, is this because what? Like, no. Then you have the worst awards. The worst awards, the worst thing. And of course, you know, WWE sweeps the fucking worst awards because, like I said, it's a cultist scam that everybody's like, oh, WWE this. WWE had all of the worst fucking pay-per-views. Like, every one of them was WWE. And it's like, okay, well, I understand because it's a scam. And then you think about it, be like, wait, every other fucking awards, like people who do fucking awards, they go, oh, we want to see the best. And what was this? And what was this? No one has the fucking worst awards. The worst awards are the fucking Razzies, and they're a fucking parody. You're putting this shit together and making this shit yourself. You're making this shit yourself, and you're like, okay, what the fuck? Like, and then you get mad at people for criticizing you because it's your opinion, and the people who follow you have a similar mindset and a similar opinion to you. So no matter what you're saying, you're brainwashing them because they're listening, going, I agree with him. I agree with most of the stuff he's saying. So I'm going to go along with this. Because if any politician or anybody in any sphere of anything, you agree with their mindset, you agree with some of the stuff they're going with, you start to go along with them until you break out of that condition and understand that there are other ways of thinking. But when you feel yourself going, oh, my echo chamber says everything is fine, so, you know, what the fuck are you talking about? You guys have no fucking clue. You guys should go outside. I can't believe you guys are so fucking brain dead. Like, what is wrong with you? You don't understand. You have a subsection of when you say your opinion and people fall in line with your opinion. That's your opinion. Other people have different opinions. When you criticize somebody for having another opinion, you're being a fucking inconsiderate dickhead. It's so simple that you're so stupid that you don't understand what the fuck is going on. And I swear, one day you will get called out. I'm not going to say I agree with Jim Cornette, because politically, I kind of do agree with Jim Cornette. That's not even going to lie. I kind of agree with Meltzer on his politics. I'm not even going to lie. I do agree with that. But sometimes when Jim says Meltzer's an idiot and he has a fucking cult, I'm starting to believe that. That's sad to say. I actually fucking believe Jim Cornette on that. Because this motherfucker is spitting bullshit. And he's not the only one. There are other ones out there. I'm not going to call anybody out, and I won't say any names here. But it's other people like that that are starting their own cult. Like I keep saying, it needs to be unbiased, unjudgmental things going straight up and down. But then I realized that nobody can do it without having their opinion and having a fucking echo chamber. So I want to break that narrative, and I have to break that narrative because these people are just so idiotic and they need to be stopped. So moving on from there, Big Swole did an interview, and I swear to God, this is how I know that wrestling journalism is really fucking stupid. Swole did an interview, and out of that Swole interview, they took out Tony Khan likes to smoke weed, and he smoked weed with Swole one time. It's like, the fuck? Like, she said so much more. It's like, nah, it's this thing. But she had full conversations on how the backstage stuff with AEW is, her life, Power Rangers. She had all of these fucking long ass conversations, and the fucking thing you take out is she smoked weed with Tony Khan. The fuck does that have to do with anything? Why was that a headline? Why did you make that a press piece that you oh no, Tony Khan smoked weed with Swole? The fuck does that have to do with anything? She gave you an interview letting you inside of what the fuck was going on with her, her condition, things the reason she felt the way she felt. And her not wanting to accept Tony Khan's apology because it's I'm over it. And it's all of that, everything you just fucking whiz by and go, they smoke weed together. That's a headline. Let's put it out. The fuck is that?
That's the least important part of the whole fucking thing.
Exactly. That's what these new wrestling journalists do. And then there's something that came out from somebody, I forgot actually who, and I hate that I forgot this, but they were telling the story how Tony Khan 2:30 in the morning drove 30 minutes to fucking Dante Martin's house, woke him up and said, fam, I got a storyline with you and Matt Sydal. Come on. I was like, okay, well, no, that's exactly what happened. Okay, I understand the enthusiasm. I understand, you're yo, I got something for you. But, homie, if that ain't the opposite of Pepsi, I don't know what it is. Like, Jesus Christ, I don't know what that is. Because it's like, yeah, I got an idea for you. I'm gonna get you over, dog. Dog, yeah, cool. Like 2:30 in the morning. What the fuck was this? Yo, come on. We got to. Dog, are you alright? No, we got to. All right, fam. I'm just gonna go with you because I don't want to say no and find out what happens if I say no. I'm just going with you. I'm just going with you. But that is like
that's exactly what Dante said too.
It probably is, but like when I heard that story, I'm like, that is so the opposite of Pepsi. And I'm like, okay, man. And like to be honest, it's not me being like I said, it's not me being like, oh, Tony Khan is crazy, and like it's like, no, like he had an idea for Dante Martin was like, listen, I have an idea for you. This is it. The execution on telling him and getting him there was a little sketch. I'm like, okay, well, all right.
Yeah, he could. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you're a sussy little pocket there, but like, all right, pal. All right. But yeah.
It's like me calling you at 5 a.m. for like ideal for this podcast and shit.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna be like, Doug, like you alright? Like you alright? Like, you alright? That's what I'm saying. Like you alright? Yeah. But yeah, that was that. So then we had SmackDown, and we had Ebony and Ivory together in harmony. Dude, like that's all I could think of when they had Ronda Rousey out there with Naomi. That's all I could think of. It was like it's just so weird. So weird. Like they did the contract signing between Naomi and Ronda Rousey and Sonya Deville and Charlotte. And Sonya Deville goes, well, you said on the podcast you could beat us with one arm tied behind your back. And that's in the contract. Ha ha! I got you. Okay. And yeah. They edited out the botch with the table spot. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, of course you could get around it. It's like, whatever. But they edited. Cool. Whatever. So, yeah.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, that's exactly.
You couldn't even tell, for real.
Exactly. Oh, and before I should forget, Bollywood Boys. Shout out to them. They won tag team title gold. Good for them. Good for them.
Bollywood Boys.
Yes. We had Sheamus and Ridge Holland, and Renegade noticed as soon as this was happening. They had a backstage promo, and they're talking, and Sheamus is talking about how he's so much better than Ridge Holland, blah blah blah, and Renegade goes, "Dude, they're gonna break up. Ridge is gonna turn on Sheamus." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
But it seemed like that, right? And like, they're not wrong. Yeah.
No, you're not wrong, but like it's just like it's weird because like they just got together, and so then Cody Rhodes in the future comes out. Not actual Cody Rhodes, but Ricochet, who is slowly modeling himself after Cody Rhodes. Yeah, he's got exactly what Cody's got going on, and we'll see how that plays out. So he beats Sheamus, and Sheamus gets to the ring, and Ridge Holland comes in and is like, hey man, you fucked up. And Sheamus pushes him to the ground like, I hate you. And I'm like, oh, they're gonna fight, but then they just left. I was like, no, they're not gonna fight. No, that's weird.
So kind of like it happened the other way around from what I said.
Yes, and it was like it's starting to beef, but like to me, like I said, they just got the fuck together. Why are they already breaking up? Like the fuck is happening?
Wasn't working, I guess.
WWE's
like shit.
Like WWE is fucking weird, man. They're fucking weird. Like you could have just fucking had them stay together. It could have been a thing. You could have been the passing of the shillelagh. It would have been fine. But no, they're like, nah, we're gonna fuck it up. We're just so stupid. We're just gonna fuck it up. It's bad.
Yeah, because Sheamus is gonna retire sometime soon, probably 5-10 years from now. So
yeah, so you might as well just give it to the kid and let him just run with the shillelagh. He could take over from there.
Mm-hmm.
So then we get the first induction of the 2022 Hall of Fame, and it is The Undertaker. Wow, who didn't see that?
Undertaker. Oh, yes.
Yeah, but who didn't see that coming? Like literally, like it's in Texas. We need somebody who's a big star. It's The Undertaker.
Yep.
And already, this is how weirdos craft the narrative. Already, WWE said on TV, we're doing a 2-for-1 that night. And already the narrative is like, oh, WWE can't sell anything, so they're doing a 2-for-1. You idiots. It's 2-for-1, meaning they literally explained it. It's 2-for-1 because you buy one ticket to SmackDown, you get a ticket to Undertaker and everybody in the Hall of Fame. It's a 2-for-1. It's all happening at the same time. You get 2-for-1 in your ticket. And everybody's like, oh, they can't sell tickets, so they're doing 2-for-1. It's like, you fucking dinguses. It's literally a 2-for-1 in one show. How are you that stupid? Like, your narrative of crafting how bad WWE is fucking phenomenal. Like, I'm gonna get into some more shit that you just fucking overlook and just happen to just talk about afterwards, but we're gonna get into that in a few minutes. But I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Yeah. So then we had one of the Usos versus one of the Viking Raiders, and of course, it's setting up for tomorrow or whenever you hear the podcast, the Elimination Chamber match for the tag team titles. So yeah.
Jay versus Ivar, by the way.
Yeah, and like there was no winner because it was like a disqualification. What the fuck? So then we had Drew McIntrey come out there and talk about how he's gonna beat the dude from pillar to post and make him not laugh, and he's not gonna laugh at all, and he's gonna go and he's gonna beat him with this or beat him with that. If you want me to hit him with something, put it in a hashtag kill Moss. I'm like, what? He said something. I swear to God, he said kill Moss, but like he said something
around that thing.
Yes. So then we get Samuel Zenin versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the Intercontinental Championship. And of course, you know, Samuel Zenin beats Shinsuke Nakamura and becomes the new Intercontinental Champion. Thank God.
Well, that was part of the plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was the plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that wasn't supposed to end the way it did because that's kind of fucked up. Like, he fucked his knee up or something. At least that's what it looked like to me.
I think it's a work. I hope it's a work.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm happy the title's off him. And it's like, it's nothing against Shinsuke because I actually love Shinsuke. Yes. It's nothing against him. So it's just like, I just wanted that title to be off of him and go to somebody where they're actually going to try to use it and make it, you know, just workable. It's like, yeah, like, do something with it. Like,
hopefully they do. Like, worst case scenario, they give it to him and they still don't do anything with it, you know?
Yeah. And that just brings up a question for me with Nakamura. It's even like, it's my passion for one thing that I really want, and then also my unselfishness. My unselfishness is, if Nakamura is happy, he should stay here and make money and go surf and relax. My passion and my selfishness is, He said he wants to retire and he wants to have one match against Tanahashi. I want him to go back to New Japan. I want him to go back. I do. I do. It's just selfishness. But this is me. He might be happy. He might be happy as fuck living here. Because honestly, I think he did sign a new contract, which is like, okay, whatever. But I would love for him to go back to New Japan.
Probably they do way better. Probably like the world champion there.
No, I don't think he's gonna be world champion because like he's older and like he's at the tail end of his career where it's like, I don't know. Like, but I just want
champion at the very least because they gave the fucking US title to Tanahashi recently. So,
but like I see that's leading to somewhere. That's leading to somewhere because there's a show tonight and Tanahashi's defending it against Sonata, which is going to be a great match. But if my predictions are correct, it's probably going to be Tanahashi winning and then getting called out by Moxley at the end of the match. And if that's not it, I'll be surprised by whoever calls him out that's not Moxley.
Kenta, maybe?
No, he just beat Kenta, and Kenta's like still injured. But he just beat Kenta. Because that's how he got the title.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like I don't know. Just waiting to see whoever it is. So then to end the show, we had Roman Reigns and Goldberg showing up. And Goldberg walks out there with these small little guys that's supposed to be his security. It's like, okay. And he tells him, "You're not going to do nothing to me because I'm next." I was like, okay. Well, that's good for you. You're next.
To be a victim by the tribal chief?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen. He's a victim. So, yeah, that's all of the wrestling. So, we do have a show tomorrow, which is Elimination Chamber.
Or no way out, depending on where you live.
Yeah, depending on where you live. So, let's go by the matches.
All right.
Let's see who's going to win. Rey Mysterio versus The Miz. Who do you think is going to win?
Rey Mysterio, like, I feel bad for The Miz because he had like a huge losing streak right now.
Damn, dude, that's how you feel about The Miz?
Like big matches, he lost a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He ain't winning this.
I think The Miz is actually going to win.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
Because I feel like Ray is on like his last run. You know what I mean? So.
No, I feel like he got a little bit more to go. I feel like he got a little bit more.
Okay.
So then we have Ronda Rousey and Naomi versus Charlotte Flair and Sonya Deville. So, right?
Ronda Naomi.
Yeah, of course.
Although it would be funny, like in like it's like left field. Naomi turns on Ronda, and it's like a 3-on-1 situation with her arm tied behind her back.
That would be insane.
Probably won't happen, but you know.
Yeah. Then we have Drew McIntrey versus Mad Crap Moss. Falls count anywhere in COVID.
I don't care. I mean, I can't say that.
What?
Of course, bro.
Okay, yeah, Drew. Then we have the Usos versus the War Machines. Who you got?
Viking Raiders, first of all. And, yeah, fucking the Usos.
I have the Viking Raiders. I have new tag champs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then we have the Elimination Chamber. The winner will face Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. or the Raw Women's Champion, it will be Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Doudrop, Nikki Ash, and Alexa Bliss. What do you think is going to
win? Bianca, so she can get her win back.
That's what I'm thinking too. Then we have Becky Lynch versus Lita. What do you have in this match?
Becky Lynch, so Bianca get her win back.
Okay.
It runs all together, you know?
Yes. We have Roman versus Goldberg.
Yeah, ain't no way in hell Goldberg winning this. Like, it's Roman all the way.
Okay. Then we have the WWE title match. Bobby Lashley defending his title against Seth freaking Rollins, Austin Theory, Matthew Riddle, AJ Styles, and Brock Lesnar. Who do you see coming out of this?
I'm hoping Bobby. I'm gonna say Bobby just because I hope it's him.
Okay. So, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna play dumbass conspiracy theory corkscrew. I really want to say I want it to be Seth, and I know this seems weird. Like I want it to be Seth for like some dumbass reason, which I'm gonna explain in a second. Like I want it to be Seth and Seth to win it because like I want Seth to face Cody Rhodes and defend the title against Cody, and Cody wins the title. And I know this like so dumb because everybody who heard the other podcast was like, "You don't like Cody." You're right, I don't. But like I said, it would be a big win for them to show AEW like, hey, we don't treat your wrestlers like shit. So that would be huge.
Yeah. Plus it would make a great match. So.
Yes. So yeah, that's what I'm going with.
That's actually cool. Yeah.
Yes. We had the new show, Level Up. And it was a show. It was really bad. Like the only bad part about it was the announcers, you couldn't hear shit. It's just like you were just in the fucking show. Like you just was there watching the show. You couldn't hear shit. Like you could hear the body slams, the crowd, everything. Just not a goddamn peep from the goddamn announcers. It's like, goddamn, like this is like I want this show to succeed, and it's like, nah, it's bad. Like, damn it, dude. The fuck?
The weird part is I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed the show. That was the only like bad part, though, the commentary. Like,
yeah, but like I
put your fucking volume all the way up to hear them, and you still couldn't hear them.
Yeah, and I enjoyed it because like I love shows without commentary, and it just feels like gritty and real. So I loved it. So we had Harlan versus Javier Bernal, and of course Harlan murdered that guy because Harlan is a murderer. See, I said it, Harlan. You're a murderer. And
also,
then we had
Javier who?
Yeah, I don't know who that guy was. And then we had Fallon Henry and Kayla Inale versus Ivy Nile and Tatum Paxley. And Ivy Nile is so fucking over. I just pray to God WWE doesn't fuck her up because she's so good. Like, she's so over. She's so good. She beat the shit out of the women. And then, like, after the match, when Tatum wanted to put her hands up with her, she was like, "Get off me, you loser." I'm like, damn. Like, Ivy Nile is so... She's dope.
Yeah, I like her.
And then in the main event, we had Kushida versus Idris Inoue. I honestly did not see the ending of this match being the ending of this match because I swore Kushida was going to win. And then, nah, fuck that. Kushida didn't win because Idris Inoue actually won. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Just like the Nakamura match, I swear that was not supposed to happen, and he actually injured the man.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I was just shocked. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, damn, like, it was crazy. So, like I said, I did want to talk about, like, more bullshit, like, once again with tribalism and leader of the cult telling all of this stuff. Because all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it just comes out from Meltzer himself. Oh, well, people are happy that Cody and Brandy are gone. There's a lot of people backstage that are happy that they're gone. And it's been that way for a while. They said that they were sucking up the energy. And I'm like, what? Like, wait. All of this time that you had time to tell us what was going on, you basically didn't say shit. And like all of a sudden now, because Cody's gone from the company, oh, we're gonna talk shit on him because he's going to WWE. It's like, what the fuck? And he just this whole tirade of everything that's been going on, talking about how him and the Bucks and stuff don't get along and they barely speak, and he only talks to Kenny when Kenny is right there, and it's like, what is happening? Like, why are you this way? Why are you being this way? And he's just like, yeah, he's going like he's talking all of this shit about all of this bad shit that Cody did, and like how people didn't respect him, and everybody just was happy he's gone, and like all of this stuff. And it's like, you had all of this time to say any of this, but like because you're the way you are and you defend AEW, it's like, no, I'm not gonna say anything. As soon as he goes, oh, here's all of this bad shit that happened, and it's just like, fam, like anybody with an actual working brain that understands like life and looks at stuff goes, you're biased like a motherfucker. Like somebody's not gonna call this guy out. And they're like, no. He knows what he's talking about. He's been doing this for 60 years. He's one of the smartest minds in wrestling. Okay, cool. All of that shit is fine, but no one sees this bias? Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, people have to see that shit.
It's insane. Like I've said before, like I've said this 1,000 times. I actually enjoy AEW. I enjoy a lot of stuff they do. I enjoy watching the program. I enjoy watching some of the matches. I enjoy it. The way that the tide shifts and be like, oh, WWE is so toxic, it's jail, it's this, it's all of this. And like, I hate for people to like be super biased against one thing. I'm like, no, I'm gonna push back because it's not that bad. It's not as bad as everybody keeps saying, so I'm gonna push back. And with me pushing back, it makes me angry because people don't see that. And another thing that comes out and that like pisses me off is the way everybody goes, AEW saved my love for wrestling because WWE killed it. I can't believe they killed it. And I'm like, you're a fucking piece of shit. Like, you're a fucking actual piece of shit. Because if you say that WWE killed your love for wrestling and I stopped watching wrestling, but AEW reinvigorated my love, you're a piece of shit. And it's not because, oh my God, I love AEW. Fine, you can love AEW. AEW is great. Fine. But there were always other options. There was never a time in wrestling when there wasn't options. You just didn't pick up your fucking tablet or your fucking computer or your laptop or anything and find out that there were other shit. Impact existed since 2001. When everything went down, Impact said, bitch, I'm here. And they existed. Fucking NWA, Wildside, like all of this shit. Ring of Honor, all of that shit existed for years. Years. Yes, if you didn't get your fix in WWE, you went other places. Motherfucker, when I was at my lowest and hated WWE the most, where I was like, yo, I can't do this. I reignited my love for New Japan. I just was like, oh shit, New Japan's still a thing. Wait, I can access this through the internet? Oh, fuck, Ustream has it? Bet, I'm back in. And it reignited my love for wrestling. And it was like, oh shit, I can find Ring of Honor here? Bet. And I'm back in. I'm like, my passion was back. It was like, oh shit, I'm back. You guys are like, I didn't know anything existed. It's just AEW existed. It's because it's on TV. And it's like, if it's because it's on TV, and it's easy to find because it's on TV, that means you're not a real wrestling fan and your passion never existed. If you had passion for wrestling, you would go out and find it. No matter how bad WWE is, there's always an alternative. There was never not a time for an alternative. But you're just so spoiled and babyfied that I can't have anything else because, all I have is AEW because all I can see is wrestling on TV. I can't find it anywhere else. So if you're that much of a baby and that hurts your fifis, good for you. I'm glad you found something that makes you happy. Because I don't give a fuck about your happiness.